there is something I really want you to know about supply and demand visible range by Lux algo, and in fact I've seen this several times because I do tell you, despite of how indicator tends to work, what matters is how it is behaving on real time. And I remember I do tell you, for us to use an indicator, number one, it should work on real time, number two, it should not repent, and number three, it should be reliable. For sure, we don't expect an indicator to be 100%, but we need an indicator for sure that will be actually dependable when you really want, like for instance, spotting supply and demand. You understand me? And that's why I have really decided to put this across, because I don't want any one of you to go wrong using this indicator and also losing money in forex trading and also in crypto, and also if you're trading stocks. Because when it comes to supply and demand zone, I will tell you these are zones where most of us look the market from, because it is a point of interest, and many traders look at this level so that we can really make decisions of either executing buying or selling order. And most people, for sure, they don't know to spot this right on their charts, and that's why maybe they need indicators, and the indicators we depend on, most of them really disappoint. And I really want to share something I really noted about this indicator by Lux algo, and we're just going to see it right on my chart, because I don't want to talk my own things. I just want to talk out of reality. Okay, so guys, I know you're ready for this video, so welcome you to Money Close FX Education YouTube channel. Maybe it's the first time you're hearing my voice. I really welcome you. Kindly join us by subscribing to this channel, clicking on that red button, rate and subscribe, and definitely you'll be part of this amazing family, because I believe and honestly I know this is where you belong. So in the video, I just want to talk about the supply and demand visible range indicator, so you better pay attention, because this is a very important thing you must learn as far as this indicator is really concerned. So guys, I know most of you really want to understand how to add the indicator on their chart, so just going to click on indicators tab. Once you click on indicators tab, you're just going to type supply and demand. Remember, we're using this one, visible range by Lux algo, so just going to click on it, and basically this is how it's actually going to appear right on your chart. Okay, it seems to be very great when you see it on your chart. So guys, real quick, I really want to mention one thing that I said earlier on when we were using this indicator. One of the usage was the supply and demand areas are a level that are displayed by the script and aimed at providing potential support and resistance for users. The script behavior makes it recalculate each time the visible chart interval or range changes. As such, this script is more suited as a descriptive tool. So basically, when you hear something that can provide us with a potential support and resistance, this simply means these are levels, as I said before, we are supposed to look the market from. And let me tell you, when you miss these levels, or rather you want to execute trades and these levels keep on moving from one level to the other, trust me, you can basically lose money very easily. And that's why I have to raise this alarm before you actually take trades using this indicator. So guys, I inserted this indicator right on my chart, and the first thing I really noted, trust me, these highlights you can probably see over here that show supply and demand zone, they are actually repenting, or rather let me use the word staying. They're not staying at the same level. You know, when there is support and resistance, that level becomes more relevant even years to come, because in future you will see price reacting to those levels unless there is fundamentals. So when it comes to this supply and demand visible range indicator by Lux algo, these levels are keeping on moving, and supply and demand zone also, they should remain intact even if they are broken above, like the price breaks above your supply zone or other price breaks below your demand zone at the level over here. You're supposed to really know they are actually very valid. But when it comes to this indicator, these features are actually moving. And let's have a look. Let me just draw lines so that we can see. So I'm just going to draw a horizontal line. This will help you really know that they are actually moving, and this can really be dangerous because we only need it to be visible. So those are the lines that are just going to depend on. So guys, I just want you to keep in mind that the lines I've drawn in white color, they are the zones where this supply and demand zone on 5 minutes time frame. And so I'm just going to move the chart, and you basically see these levels moving. So as you can see right here, this is where we had supply zone. This is supply zone. Forget about the color. This is what you can really change on your chart. I'm using the default setting, but if you really want this orange color to be the supply zone, you can actually change. These are the default settings. So guys, earlier on we had this supply zone, or the line I've shown you in white color, but now it have actually moved higher. Okay, you understand me? So it was at this level, but now it is at this level over here. You can probably see it's actually moving. This is so evident. That's why I've drawn this white line. You can probably see it moved from this level to this level over here. So that is evidence number one. You're just going to look for more. This demand zone was on our white line over here, and now it is on this level over here. And let me tell you guys, for sure, supply and demand zone should be a very, very sensitive level. It will never be invalid unless there is fundamental. Even if it's broken above or below, they remain very, very valid. But at this given point, it's keeping on moving. This one was at this level over here, and this one was at this level over here. You can see for sure when you're looking entries, depending on these levels over here, you find yourself losing money, because as I say before, even Luxalgo himself told that this supply and demand zone indicator shows us our potential support and resistance, where we're supposed to look for opportunity, either buying or selling orders, and you can basically see it's actually moving. So guys, this cannot be really reliable. So going back to the position we were at first, maybe we're going to see them at the respective levels. Yeah, and basically they are at the level, but remember earlier on it was actually moving. So again, as you can see, live market over here, remember still the supply zone was at this level over here, and demand zone was at this white level over here, but it is actually now on this level over here where we were not seeing it. So I'm telling you, it's so easy for you to really blow your account depending on this indicator, because we're looking on supply and demand zone for us to execute trades, because we are our point of interest. And you can basically see how dangerous for sure it can really be. This is happening live on market. It is not on the level that we were seeing before, so it's not like 100% sure of what it's actually doing. Remember before, they were at this level and at this level. This is one of the major things I said for sure I have to let you know, so that whenever you're using it, you have to really know what to expect in the market, because something that is repenting for sure, it can really blow your account. And that's why we do test this on live market and see how it's going to happen. Despite backtesting, still I've done it on live market. Okay, so guys, let me hope you've learned something from this video. It's actually a very discouraging video to some people, but let's always talk the truth, because for sure in forex trading there is no shortcut, and when you do a slight mistake, your account can really go. And if there is something painful in forex trading, is losing money, especially losing the last money you have. And so we try all we can to protect ourselves by avoid this kind of things. Okay, so guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Don't forget to like this video as well. Wish you nothing but the best. Continue working here, because I really know one day your hard work will pay. So what do I say, guys? Bye bye, see you in my next video.